this video is kind of a different angle than I'm taking with the gaming PC challenge, or not challenge, but series. In my over a decade of flipping computers, I have amassed several computers just in my collection or that come into my possession that I'm really wasn't seeking them or looking to do anything with them. But that doesn't mean that they're necessarily bad computers. If you watch some of my earlier videos on the channel, you'll hear me say that my mantra with computers are that every computer has its purpose, whether if it's to be refurbished and used to give it a new lease on life, parted out to support other computers, or recycled responsibly. I believe pretty much every computer has some kind of purpose other than just sitting in a garage, rotting away like some of mine are, or being tossed in a landfill. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this first computer for the series that I think we're going to call it, I don't know, Nerdy's Computer Corner, NCC for short. So with that being said, let's dive into the candidate for NCC Episode 1. So the first victim of the Nerdy Computer Corner series, Episode 1, is this Dell All-in-One. So this computer was given to me by one of my child's friends. I've got teenagers. My older teenager had a friend who is very much the next generation flipper. He is always talking about flipping games or whatever else he can find. So anyhow, he found this TV, I guess, on the side of the road, and was given or went up to the door and knocked to make sure it was trash, and the lady was throwing it out because it doesn't support Windows 11. So, it is. Sorry, Gimbal's trying to fight me here. So it's appears to be a 24-inch all-in-one, the wireless mouse and keyboard, and it's actually a pretty clean looking system. I mean, what you see, literally all I did was dust it off, and the screen is in really decent shape. Got some I/O on the front. I have not dusted the back, so please ignore that. But you can see, I was kind of showing you. We got two USB 3.0s and a SD card slot and a headphone jack. And then on the back, you got your Ethernet, HDMI, another USB. Runs off of a laptop charger, pretty low powered machine, and sorry about that, didn't want to break it by dropping it. So this is an Inspiron 24 model 3455 series. So what I can tell you about this computer is that it is running an APU, AMD APU. Sorry, I know that's not great on the screen, but got some interesting use out of this. I think is what I'm sitting here. And then let me show you this other side. So, and then all of your buttons are, where are the buttons? And yeah, you have a disk drive right there, and they're kind of hard to see, but you've got buttons right there. It looks like you've got volume, power, and brightness, but hit the power button right there, fire it up. So this has already been I've already installed Windows 10 on this. I'm going to use this, or I've got this fired up, and the plan is to just get it to come up. So what we know about this tower is, or not tower, this all-in-one, is it's rocking an AMD APU. I believe it's hold on. It is running a 1 terabyte hard disk drive, probably a 5400 RPM drive, just based on what I've seen. These older APUs tend to, or not APUs, but these all-in-ones are they're technically kind of like laptops, just on a screen. As you can see, it's kind of taken a while to load, but it connects to the internet. It's been updated, and you see I have labeled it as Garage PC. So, you know, the plan with this, I think, and let me get, sorry, my gimbal placed. Boom, boom. Hey, that don't look too bad at all, does it? Sorry. I've had to finish up some time this week with the military. I've got less than a year left until I'm done, and it's just kind of been a pain in the butt. But anyhow, that's neither here nor now. So, I have possibly decided, that I may keep this as a garage computer. You know, you can definitely see that it is, you know, a little slow off the uptick when you start talking about, you know, just clicking through stuff. There's a serious, not a serious delay, but there's, you know, there's a delay when it comes to opening things. So just take a, you know, I clicked disk management and it took, what, 30 seconds to open. So this computer looks like, from the story that I was told by my daughter's friend. Yeah, so this has got a 1 terabyte. Let's see, got properties. Pull up drive info. Details. Yeah, I could download Crystal Disk info, and that would give us like the hours and whatnot that's on it. But you know, she bought the computer new. Anyhow, back to what I was saying. The computer was purchased new. They used it for a long time, and then it was disposed of because of the end of Windows 10. So, as you can see, we are looking at, looks like we have, get that repositioned real quick, an AMD A6 7310 with R4 graphics, 6 gigabytes of RAM. I have, and yep, looks like the storage is a Toshiba hard drive. So more than likely, that is probably going to be a 5400 because of the smaller form factor. So, you know, the question is, you know, what is the point of a computer like this? Well, you know, for me, close that out, and I need that information. For me, I look at it as, you know, does this computer hold any value? First off, like monetarily value. And I tend to not, boy, that 6 gigabytes of RAM paired with that slow hard drive, that really is not it's really not a great experience, huh? Yes, confirm the damn person. Sorry. Okay. So I have this set up as a just a generic user account. Let's see, this was a Dell 24, or was that the 30, or 55, I believe. Let's see what comes up. Yeah. Oh, well, no 25. Man, why does number lock? So let's see, here we go. Oh, was it a touchscreen? Holy cannoli, it is a touchscreen. Well, that just added a ton of value in my book. Holy guacamole, that's awesome. So this is a touchscreen. So anyhow, let's go back and see where I was at. So as we can see, it looks like it is a kind of valuable machine, but let's go to sold listing, see if they're selling. Looks like today somebody bought the motherboard for the system, and looks like the system. Oh, there's a sold listing right here. So $150 for 8 gigabytes of RAM, a 500 gigabyte SSD. So let's see. 1 terabyte hard drive once with 8 gigs of RAM sold for $162. $100. If you could hear that running in the background, spoiler alert, that's the computer for the other series that I'm running. So this computer was made in, let's see if we can find the information on it. So obviously there are people that are still going to be looking for computers to just do basic computing. Could this work better with Linux on it? I'm sure it can. I'm not huge into Linux, mostly just because I haven't really had a ton of experience with it, which is something I'm hoping to remedy soon. But this, I'm out in my garage. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, and I don't think my internet is running bad at all. I think it's just the speed of this computer. So according to this is the service manual from Dell's website. Looks like March of 2015. So an 11-year-old computer. So let's see, an A6 7310. Let's just go AMD A6 7310. Let's just see what we can find on this processor. So the AMD site reports, oh no, general specs, here we go. That's what we're looking for. So it looks like we have 4 cores, 4 threads, low boost clock, 2.4 gigahertz turbo boost, low power rating, the TDP. Let me pull that up just a little bit so we can see. So unlock this 28 nanometer chipset. Let's take a look. So it is DDR3, so that's good. I've got some DDR3. I should be able to upgrade this. And let's take a look at the graphics. I'm not sure. There were so many APUs that were made that going back and trying to figure out exactly what does what is can be kind of daunting sometimes. So let's just give a look at this. So these APU graphics pull their memory or their video memory from the system RAM. So and one way you can tell is if you actually look at if you actually look there, you can see it says installed RAM 6 gigabytes and 4.94 gigabytes are usable. So we are barely above the system requirement for the RAM requirements for Windows 10. So something to keep in mind. But let's see here. We got the Tech Power Up page for the AMD R4. So these are mobile graphics. Let's see. Yeah, this not super great. Definitely just a display driver. I would be interested to see if if this thing had like 16 or even 32 gigabytes of RAM, if it could run anything, which, you know, maybe I'll update it and do a test. Let's see what the resolution of the display is. So we got a 1080p display. So let's see, let's try some YouTube. I think I know a great channel to try this bad boy out with. Definitely starting to see. Hey, look, there's me. Fun fact, if you like the, if you ever liked the logo for the channel, my wife drew that, so I was pretty excited for that. So I don't know, let's just grab my last short. Hey everybody, it's Nerdy30. Just wanted to give you an update on the little garage area I'm putting together for myself. It's kind of taking shape. Okay, well, sounds good. Let's just throw a video up real quick. Hey everybody. Let's throw it at 1080p. I'll go full screen. Look at that ugly mug. Hey everybody, it's Jake with Nerdy in my 30s. Just wanted to say thank you for joining me on a late Saturday night, actually technically Sunday morning. So, you know, it sounds good. It looks okay, 1080p, you know. A lot of people like to dog on it, but, you know, it's still a very popular, and I think it's actually the most commonly used resolution still in early 2026. So I'm going to wrap this segment up real quick, and I'll be back with some closing thoughts and kind of give you some ideas of what I'm going to use this system for. Okay, so before we get into our final thoughts, I wanted to say thank you for everybody who's recently subscribed to the channel and those who have been subscribed to the channel. I want to say thank you so much for hitting 300 subscribers. That's just such a blessing, and I am so happy to be on this journey. I had really never had a goal with this channel, like to grow it into a full-time job or anything. You know, wherever the channel goes, wherever it goes. You know, as I say, I'm nerding through my 30s, and you guys are just around with me for the ride. So, in closing thoughts, I think, I don't know if you guys saw a little giveaway in the previous segment, is this is going to be my new garage computer. I think I'm going to rock with it on Windows 10 for a little while, just under a generic user account, not logging in anything, but I figure it's good for, you know, watching some YouTube on, or if I'm, you know, looking up specifications while I'm working on another video. Hint, hint, right over here. This L-shaped desk is fantastic. I could be working directly in front of me now, and I can just do this, and I'm working on the other table, the other end of this table. And I'm actually looking at getting a, see this rack right here, so from here to, well, you can't see it, there's about a 4-foot gap, and that storage rack is going to go away, and I'm going to have like a nice 6 foot by 30-inch rolling workbench that's gonna, and I'm gonna have a nice backdrop, and the goal with that's gonna be to be able to get some really good footage, really good dedicated area that looks good, and just, you know, you're not seeing this background. And then eventually in the back where the little mini studio is gonna go, you know, we'll be good to go. So Dell Inspiron, I could probably sell it, get $150 out of it. I'm gonna tinker around through my parts bin and see what I've got for RAM. I don't have a big hard drive for this. I have a couple of like 250 gig SSDs. I'll probably definitely throw one in there just to speed this thing up, and I want to throw as much RAM in this as I can. And as I said, we'll just leave it on Windows 10 for a while. It being a touchscreen is fantastic. Didn't even realize that until I saw the eBay listing. So yeah, you know, I hope that's one less computer that went to the dump, and I'm going to keep it for a while. And the fun little sneak peek for another upcoming episode of NCC, I have another all-in-one that I actually found at my neighbor's house. I put it out for trash day, said he didn't have a charger, and it is a newer AMD APU. So it'll be interesting to put those together. But if you want to see any updates on this computer, maybe consider throwing me a like and a subscribe, and then turn on notifications, because I won't do a full dedicated video on this, but I might do like a 3-minute short. And hey, put faster storage, upgraded the RAM. Let's see if it'll play Minecraft or Fortnite. But anyhow, thank you for joining me once again. Your support and everything means so much to me. I'm really, really excited to be starting off 2026 with putting some more energy back into the channel. I know I was pretty out of it last year with work, but I appreciate everything that's happened so far, and wanted to say, the last video getting 200 views was awesome. The last couple of shorts I've done, I think we hit collectively like 3,000 views, which just is awesome. As I said, I'm just trending with the channel. Wherever it goes, it goes. So if you like this, drop a link, or drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what I liked, what you thought was good, what could be done better. And I'll see you next time. I'm Jake with Nerdy30, and I'm signing out.